Okay.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Dinner for Lunch.
I'm Thomas. This is Philly.
I'm Philly. Hello.
And Rach.
Hello.
Gavin.
Gavin.
Introduce yourself. And this is Jack.
Introducing myself.
Yeah. Right.
Apostrophe. Gesturing at all the people in the circle.
Yeah. Okay. So, our first topic, just let me make sure
Can you
that...
take this thing away? It's just kind
Sorry.
of in my face.
Our first topic today will be about Omegle. Is that what it's
we're
called?
going to broach the topic of social networking sites.
And how creepy as fuck they are.
Yes.
Omegle wasn't so much a social networking site.
Yeah,
though.
Omegle is more like talk to strangers, which your mother told you not to do quite a bit when you were a kid.
And that's what I feel. That's what I feel like whenever it says "stranger is typing." It's
Talk
like
to
the
strangers.
stranger is talking
Yeah.
back to you.
So
Was it not more kind of like live porn rather than a social networking
That was
site?
that was
Some-
vast
sometimes, but there's
majority
always,
of it.
there's always, every now and then, there's always this particular person who's like, "Is this a talking site where I can just talk to people normally without
Yeah.
having to whip out my banana?"
I mean, the first normal people we come across, they look like 12, and like, I'm 25, and then she logged off.
Yeah.
I think she logged off because we laughed at her because she really didn't look 25.
Yeah.
She was, I would have said 14, adult.
Yeah,
14.
definitely.
She might have been
Should be
creeped out at
honest.
the fact that she said, "You're a little young to be on this side. How old are you, my dear?"
I was just asking.
And then we laughed
Yeah.
all together.
Yeah.
Well, only after she said she was 25, because it's obviously a lie.
But that's because we learned from like past experience that Americans can't take jokes.
That's
true.
They don't really like laughing at
Citation
themselves.
needed. And that's not stereotyping all Americans.
No, of course not. But like, you have to admit,
A
there
large
was some. There was
portion
some.
of them.
No. You
If
have
you're
to admit.
American and listening to this, I'm
We're
sorry.
sorry. We don't mean. There's a lot of really stupid Irish people over here too. Like, take it from Jack.
A lot.
He's seen
Like
a lot
Jack.
of
A
stupid.
lot. There is more than a lot.
What did you do to my neighbours, Jack? When we were all over to watch the Eurovision.
I did something to your neighbours?
Yeah, you were in my back garden, and you shouted at them.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say? As they were shouting from their upstairs window across the
They wouldn't.
street.
They wouldn't finish their sentences, and they put wrong words into it, and they tried insulting me, and I didn't like that.
So what did you say?
Oh, that was so funny.
It
I-
was very funny.
If they couldn't finish a sentence, they shouldn't talk to me.
Or that they can't, if they can't, something to do with how on earth can they stand if they can't think or something like that.
I don't really remember.
Well,
But you-
cows can sleep standing up. Do they think about that?
Can they?
Yeah, and I think horses do too.
I think
Do they not sit down?
you seem to have overestimated how smart they are.
Cows are smarter than these
Yes.
my neighbours.
Yes.
I don't like them, by the way.
But you've got to admit there were some pretty attractive people on that site.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
So, no.
It doesn't
About 90%
No,
of
but
them
what I
are
mean,
fat
what I mean
and
is,
hairy
what I mean is,
and
yeah,
asked to
no,
see our
what,
genitals.
shut up. What I mean is, yes, there were a lot of very fat, hairy men, but out of like all of them, there were like 3 out of all of them that were pretty attractive.
They could be getting paid to do that.
Probably.
Why
They were pretty attractive. Hold on, if they were getting paid, they wouldn't sign out. They wouldn't exit us immediately.
Maybe we just weren't pretty enough.
Exactly. That's so insulting. You're there. Oh my god, you're so beautiful.
You
Aw.
did the exact same thing.
'Cause you don't
I
like
don't
penises.
like. No, because you looked at someone and go,
I
I
mean
don't like
bananas.
the look of them, and then you pressed escape.
Because he looked like he was gonna make fun of us.
Oh, for
Tom, you can't determine that by someone looks. That's exactly what they were going to do to you. It could have
Yeah,
been
and
bullying on your part.
I know.
You look like you're gonna hurt. This is just heartbreak waiting to happen.
oh dear.
Oh my god, Gavin, do you ever shut up? Seriously. My god.
Can't get a word in edgeways.
You've nothing to... Okay. Well, he wasn't here for most of it. He was in the
crap,
kitchen.
crap.
Gavin didn't like looking at what we were, so...
There was one lady who had her I think it was just a picture for like an
It was a
ad.
picture.
It's like, go to this website for Miss Horny for You with a 4.
And there was a big flower. Oh dear.